What's going on, guys? It is an absolutely beautiful day here out at the property, and I've been having a lot of fun this morning. We finished mowing some of the grass around over here. We got rained on last time, and I was able to finally get out here and finish mowing it. But it is absolutely beautiful outside. It's in the low 80s today, low humidity. There's a reason for that, and a lot of that reasoning has to do with tropical weather going through Florida right now. That said, today's video is to talk about Ram, right? So Ram has revealed the new look of the heavy-duty trucks, and it's a bit controversial, but I have a different take on it. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so how do I feel about the look of the newly revealed 2025 Ram heavy-duty pickup truck? Well, to be honest with you, I think people are going to end up loving it. I feel this way because I feel most people who now look at Chevy and General Motors after they did their big refresh really like the truck. I think it's grown on people. I think people felt the same way about Ford when they revealed the newest version of their Super Duty, or even the previous version of the Super Duty in 2017. The pictures that came out definitely made people feel as if these manufacturers were going in the wrong direction. But once these trucks started appearing at dealerships, all of a sudden people are like, wow, these trucks look absolutely fantastic. And you know, the folks over at Ram aren't dumb. They're very smart. They have groups that go out to find out what people actually like. They don't just keep these designs internal. They try to poll people, get people's opinions on the direction that they're going, what these trucks look like, how people feel about them. And these trucks have to be relevant for years. They can't just be relevant for, you know, a year and then fade away. So they're coming out with more bold designs than ever. And I think GM really pushed the bounds with the current series of Chevy trucks, right? When that truck was first revealed, everyone was like, what the heck did Chevy do? But the fact is, a lot of people are now growing towards it. A lot of people really like that look, and it's grown on people significantly, to the point to where a lot of people are buying it that may have never considered buying it when they first saw those pictures. So when you look at what manufacturers are doing, keep in mind that what you're seeing oftentimes isn't designed to make you fall in love with it the instant you see it. It's designed to grow on you. It's designed to be something that once you see for a while, once you see it driving around, you're like, man, that is something that looks absolutely fantastic. And a lot of times these trucks start off as something that you think may look really ugly. So whenever you start looking at these pictures, whenever you start looking at what's coming out, you really have to wait until you're starting to see them at dealership lot, until you actually can put your hands on them and you can truly see what they look like. You know, the media drives that are going to start kicking off here pretty soon, and you know, I'm going to go out to them, all the other journalists are going to go out to them. You're going to start seeing these trucks more and more and more, and I can almost guarantee you they're going to grow on you. Maybe not instantly. You might stare at them for a little while in the videos going, you know, I'm not sure, I'm still on the fence about it. But then you're going to see one drive by you in traffic, you're going to see one at a dealership, you're going to stop and pull over and look at it. You're going to see why they did what they did, because there's always a story behind every single thing that they do. There is. They always say, we went with this design of headlight or this grille because we were trying to do X, Y, and Z. And once you hear those stories, once you understand why they're trying to do what they did, and if it can actually benefit you, then all of a sudden that aha moment kicks in and you're like, man, this is an actually really cool truck. I love it. I love the way it looks. It's grown on me. It's become something that I wouldn't mind owning. And then finally it turns into something that you really want to own. So even though you may not be a huge fan of what Ram is doing today, it absolutely does not mean that you won't be a huge fan of it when you finally start seeing it in dealership lots and you start seeing it as a viable option at a dealership, especially if you've ordered a new Super Duty and it hasn't come in yet because it's delayed in development and it doesn't seem like it's ever going to come in. You may be on the fence about getting other brands, and if Ram has integrated a lot of technology into these other brands, if Ram has made improvements, if Ram has put technology in that you're like, wow, I wish my Ford had that, they really thought ahead, I can almost guarantee you'll start evaluating those vehicles. I can almost guarantee that the look of the vehicle will have grown on you so much that you're like, you know what, the technology, what it's capable of, what I can use it for, is so much more than I originally thought that I truly am considering this vehicle now. So as you look at these vehicles, keep in mind that your position on them will likely change between now to when they actually start appearing at dealership lots, and probably even when you start seeing them more and more on YouTube as people start reviewing them and showcasing specifically why the manufacturer went in the direction that they went and what they were able to accomplish, and more importantly, the availability of that truck. If you can get that truck and you can't get the truck you've been waiting on, a lot of times the little things that you first didn't like about it become super appealing very quickly. Anyways, I'd love to know what your feedback is on this topic. It's a short video just to kind of talk a little bit about what Ram is doing. Again, very bold, very, very bold design. It's a big change, and bold is probably the best way to say it. They definitely went to what a lot of people would probably feel is a larger, more in-your-face type look, very similar to what General Motors did when they, launched their current version of the Silverado and GMC trucks, especially the heavy-duty lineup. And it's going to be interesting if it resonates with you guys later on. Maybe not today, but in the future. I know you guys are saying it won't today, but a lot of people felt the same way about Super Duty in 2017 when they started seeing the pictures appear. People were like, that is so ugly. They're going to lose market share. They're not going to sell any trucks. And, today it's hard for a lot of people to even get the truck they want because they've ordered so many of them. Guys, leave a comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts on this. If you love it, if you hate it, if you think it could grow on you, I'd love to know. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.